Hi, my name is Lisa from Lisa Heal Yourself, and I would like to offer you in the new year, this year, clarity for healing consultations. And this consultation is going to be getting and gaining clarity around healing. So, for many of you who are chronically ill, who have been on this healing journey for a long time, one of the biggest problems is your clarity, and you feel like you've tried everything. You're trying everything. Nothing's working. Everything's failing. You're going round in circles. It's like a Rubik's Cube that you are trying to solve and you cannot figure out. So this consultation is going to be for those of you who have been where I have been and who need clarity, who need to get and find the clarity so that they can heal themselves. Truly, healing is going to come from healing yourself, and you need to find the clarity. Otherwise, you're just going around, you're spinning your wheels, and we can help you to find that in these consultations. So this consultation package that I would like to offer my services for is going to be a $500 consultation package, and it's a 6-hour consultation session. It's broken up over 2 days. So 3 hours on one day and 3 hours on the next day. And again, it's $500 for 6 hours spread out over 2 days. Three hours one day and 3 hours the next day. And of course, we're not sticky. If it goes 3.5 hours, that's fine. But around a 6-hour period. So 3 hours one day, 3 hours the next day. And the things that we're going to talk about, just so you know what it's going to be specific to your journey. And you can find everything that I have ever talked about on this channel. Go back, you can find everything about health, healing, everything that I've ever done. And I will continue to give away all the information for free. This is if you want it specific to you. If you need that one-on-one personal consultation that we can tailor it specifically to you. Otherwise, you'll be able to find all this information and do it all yourself for free by watching this channel. And you definitely don't need this. You absolutely don't need this consultation to heal. I'm just going to put it out there. You don't need anything that people are offering you. You can heal yourself. 100% you can and you will heal yourself. If you would like somebody to talk to, somebody who's been there, somebody who understands, somebody who has been on this journey for over 7 years now, and who has basically been through and done everything. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is not a joke. I have done more things than you could possibly ever imagine a human being doing to try to create healing out of sheer desperation. And you want someone to talk to, then this is it. This is your package. This is what I'm offering. Again, it's $500. It's 2 days, 3 hours one day, 3 hours the next day. I'm not sticky on the 3 hours. If it takes you 3.5 hours and 3.5 hours, whatever, even up to 4 on each day, I'm not gonna charge you more or whatever. This is to do the work. So what is the work then? We are going to, on the first day, you can tell me your story, right? It takes a while. I know it. I've told my story to 1,000 people. I understand the dread of telling your story. This will be the last time that you will have to tell your story. So you can fully tell me all the reasons why you are sick, how you got here, how it started, what happened, why you're sick, your big event, what happened to you, and why you have this illness and how it happened and what's been going on. The second part of it is we're going to go back now to your birth. You're going to take a sheet of paper, and you can do this on your own. Like I said, you don't need my help for this consultation. However, if you feel like you just need someone to hold your hand, walk you through this process, and actually get it done so that you can have the clarity. We're looking for the clarity so that we can actually heal ourselves in 2020 and be done with it. Then please give this a try. You have nothing to lose, honestly. I know $500 might seem like a lot of money, but in the big bucket of everything, it's absolutely nothing. I know you've probably spent way, way more on this just on your organic grocery bill. However, let's just go back what we're going to do. So we're going to talk, you're going to tell me your full story. Leave nothing out. Tell it to me. You have the time. We're going to take an hour to do that. Then we're going to take an hour to go back. You're going to get a piece of paper and you're going to go back to your birth And you're going to start from the beginning, and you're going to tell me every major event in your life, starting, were you in the womb? How was your mom feeling when she had you? What was your birth like? Were you breastfed? We're going to go back to the very beginning. All the big memories that you remember having, the big events in your life, anything and everything that could have led up to this big event or this big chronic illness, or when you remember the illness actually starting and happening. But what came before that is super important, and we want to go back. We don't want to miss anything. Anything that you remember, all the details, everything, we need to lay it out because you need to get clarity, because you need to see this. Trust me, it is so transformative when you actually see this. So that will probably take another hour. And then the third hour on that day, you are going to tell me everything, and we're going to write it down. Every single thing that you have tried, what you have done to heal yourself, with gadgets, gizmos, healers, diets, body work, mind work, what have you done? What are all the things that you have done? We need to list them, and then you need to tell me what's helped. When did it help? What did help? What period of your life helped? What was there, a week, a day, a month that was better? Was there you seeing some improvements based or correlated that you thought on certain things that you've tried? And were there things that made you worse? Were there actual things that you were doing and you came out of the treatments and you were worse? You felt worse. Were there big setbacks? We want to find out where were the setbacks? What happened that made you flare or have major setbacks? What were the big major setbacks along the way? And what were the big major sort of wins in this ebb and flow of healing? So we want to record all of that. It's all very, very important. So the first day is all about getting clarity on what actually is your story, what all the events led up to your story, what has helped, what hasn't helped, what was going on in your life when this happened, right? We want to investigate. This is like the day of investigation so that we can get clarity. Having this all written down, you can do it yourself. Again, you don't need me, but it is helpful to have somebody there as a mentor, as a supporter, as somebody who can push you to get this done, get it on paper, and help you see what is going on. Okay. Trust me, it's very, very important to do this. Okay. So day 2, the second 3-hour block that we have, the first hour, we're going to be going back through this story now. From birth, all the major events until whatever happened that got you this illness, all the highs and lows within that, all the setbacks, everything that happened that you tried, that whatever. And we're going to be going back right from the beginning, and we're going to look and view this timeline through emotion and feeling. What were you feeling when this event happened? What was going on in your life? What were the emotions and feelings that made you feel that way? All the way up until your illness, what was the feelings? We're going to relive your story now through emotion and through feeling, through what was going on, through the internal feelings and emotions that you were having as all of this was happening. And this is huge. This is so major. This is almost earth-shattering as you see and the clarity start to come. As you see everything through your feelings and emotions, and all these feelings and emotions that are actually being stored in your body that are creating and causing this as you go along, you will see as the physical timeline happened and the mental stories happened, you will see the feelings, the emotions, you will see what is actually happening. It will feel different when you're viewing it this way. So this is very important to be doing. The next hour, we are going to be looking at letting this story finally go, letting this go, letting these emotions go, letting the story that we've built, letting the timeline go, letting the excuses that we're holding on to, letting all the resistance go, letting everything that we have built up as this illness, as this problem in our life. We're going to be seeing it clearly, finally, and we are going to be working at letting go of the story, letting go of the past, letting go of all our resistance, letting it go, how to let it go. And then finally, we are going to spend an hour or so on shifting to a new identity, creating a new identity, creating our new identity, and then how we be healed, how we come into this healing, how we live our healed life, how we be healed, how we've shifted our identity. We've created a new identity. We're going to list it out. We're going to create our whole new identity. But then how do we step into it? How do we live from it? How do we become it? How do we live our best dream life? The life, our healed life, the life that is not of sickness. So again, this is like a clarity for healing consultation. This will help you see things in a new way. It will help you gain perspective. It will help you unravel your feelings, emotions, the timeline, the thoughts. It will help you see this clearly. It will help you be able to let it go, because we cannot move forward until we can let it go. And then we need to build our new identity, shift to a new identity, create this new identity, and then live from it. How do we live from it so that the sickness and the illness falls away and we see what we want to become, what we should become, and how we can actually just manifest it by becoming it. So that is the steps. Again, you can do this on your own. I'm not going to be hiding about this. I will be speaking about this with videos every day. But if you want to kick off this new year, if you want to start things moving quickly, faster, I'm here. I will be doing these consultations. So I'm only going to be doing 2 a week. So 2 people a week. And again, it's going to be 2 days for you and then 2 days for another person on a week. That's all I'm going to be doing. And it's a 6-hour consultation, clarity, healing session, and you'll have my full time. You will be able to take your time. You will be able to tell me everything. I know it's infuriating going into consultations. I have had so many healers, functional medicine doctors. I've had so many people that I spend, $300 a session with for an hour, and the time comes up to the hour and you're not even anywhere near done. You definitely need more than an hour. You need more than 2 hours. You need more than 3 hours. You need more than 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours is kind of like the time where, you're starting to get it. So I'm not going to be leaving you high and dry, though. You can follow this channel. You can follow me. You can email me. You can email me any questions. I'm here for you. I want you to see this. I need you to be able to see and gain your own clarity for healing. So again, I just wanted to put it out there, what I'm going to be offering this year as a way to make money doing this. But I am also doing and giving you everything for free. This is extra. This is for people who want and need the hand-holding, the help, the clarity, the person to bounce it off of. And sometimes we just need to be heard. We need somebody on the receiving end of all of this so that we can actually feel seen. We can feel heard. We can feel understood, and we can feel like we matter, and that can help us transform quicker. So again, that's what I'm offering, and I hope this video has been helpful, whether, again, you use it or whether you don't.